Hello everyone, my name is Ruben, and from now on, I'm gonna be talking about the collage, collage that you see in front of your screen. Well, first of all, I'm gonna start by explaining you the meeting that took place in the UN General Assembly, where our President Ivan Duque and the Donald Trump president were talking about problems related to drug trafficking and Venezuelan issues. Um, they were talking about improving all those things. I think in this case, particular case, we will have overcome that problem just when we take the decision of being good citizens, not just for because of somebody tell us that we have to improve, we have to get rid of this problem. That is not about deleting drug trafficking. Is about improving our culture, improving our future generation about this big problem. At the top of it, you see a parliamentary meeting and a lot of deputies, people, different senators, and other people who conform our republic country. Mm, well, those people over there are just there to take care of our interest, the public interest, citizens' interest, and but unfortunately, they are there most of all because of their own interest. They are there because they need just a help for their family. They don't actually take care a lot of the country, and that is a huge inconvenience we have, a huge issue we present in our government. And because in that is happening from my point of view is because of let's say a candidate tells us about all the policies he's going to implement, but then we see the problem there, but we just take care of what that candidate is going to give us when he is on the parties and electoral parties, and then we we will we will have um, got a better candidate when we just take care of their decisions, their policies for us, not just because they give us a lot of things we need at that moment of the electoral party. On the on the downside, you see that all of us as a Colombians, we are just looking for our interests, looking for the things we love, which is the being in a country with not a lot of corruption, but that is a hard task because we have to change our mindset as a citizens. We have to learn about politics. We have to support people that care of us, people who just want to do their best there on the um, government important places. And yeah, from the other part I want to talk about is those four images you see where there is a couple of robots and CNN machines. And well, basically I am a mechatronic engineering student, and I love robotics. I love design, control, a lot of subjects I see. I wanted to share with you a couple of them. Here you on the top of the picture you see a violet humanoid robot which is based on a couple of motors that allows the movement of the robot. Then those motors are being controlled through the computer. On the other side, you see another robot, but this is a anthropomorphic robot, which is based on inverse kinematic and forward kinematic in order to he do the movement we want. In this case, he's picking some test tubes, putting in, he's drop them from one place and pay in and drop them to on the other another side, another place. In the CNC machine, it is the machine we use in our university to do some of our projects. Basically, projects that have to be modeled by a couple of instruments that give them the dimensions, the measures we need. So basically, before they go into that machine, we have to make a design. The project we want, the specific measure we have that our project have. So we have to make that design, and after that, put the material, let's say a plastic, metal, or whatever the material is, and then through some code, which is the G code, basically that is how that machine works. And the another robot is the following line robot, which is a robot we made to know how some components works. In this case, we have learned a lot with this couple of robots. Those robots have teach us a lot of stuff about our career, our labor, and um, we will be working with robots for the next generation, for the next works. We have to keep working on those skills. Now the movies and books that I've saw and read, basically the one my favorite in books is the art the art of public speaking and the seven principles for making marriage work. Um, I think and I'll have been learning about those topics for the next 5 months. I think this is one milestone I want to accomplish. Just read a couple of these books. I just wanted to show you these ones. And the movies, Game of Thrones, The Foreigners, Fireproof, and The Hunger Games are just amazing movies that I recommend you to watch because of they have a relationship with our government, our struggle with the government, and basically that the people who has power is the one who rules over others. But then those movies are incredible. It gives you a important and remarkable thought about integrity and the things we are passionate about. We can use that in order to improve our society. Um, Foreigners and Fireproof, it those are movies based on love, based on family, based on revenge, and most of all, the Foreigners. Fireproof, it is an amazing movie we have to watch, and I'm sure if you watch that movie, you will have learned a lot. You will have learned a lot about just taking care of your couple, taking care of your relationship, your marriage. The same goes for the seven principle of making a marriage. They give you a lot of experience for many people who have been through difficult tasks, difficult situations, but they just explain to you through this couple of experience how you can to get rid of different thoughts and bad thoughts, most of all that that could ruin your marriage, your relationship. Hey, thank you so much. That's pretty much what I wanted to talk. Um, Thank you so much. Bye bye.